is it bad that your husband won't go to your court hearing when the relief is adjustment of status married to a U.S. citizen? Krishy, I'm sorry to hear that, right? But you may qualify for a VAWA. You may qualify for a VAWA, which allows you to adjust your status without your husband. Okay, so if your spouse is not helping you with your green card application, if you qualify for adjustment of status, which means you entered the US legally, and all you really need is your husband to sponsor you for that green card, or your wife to sponsor you for that green card. If they're not doing that, or if they're holding it against your head or using it as a way to control you, you might very well be eligible to do this on your own. So call us for a consultation to see if you're eligible for that. It's huge. You get work authorization, you'll get social security number. If you have children in the US, you will have some stability for them, because you might not have to worry about getting deported if you qualify. So once you qualify for VAWA, that's what I'm talking about right now, you would be allowed to VAWA an adjustment of status, right? So many times if you entered the US maybe with a tourist visa, you overstayed that visa, and you're married to a US citizen, and they're not willing to sponsor you for a green card, right? And this, I'm talking about real marriages that are real. They are not just for immigration purposes. So real marriage to a US citizen, and they are not willing to sponsor you for a green card. There's sometimes, very often, some other type of abuse in that marriage too. They could be calling you names, they could be having an affair, they could be disappearing for days at a time. I mean, we hear all sorts of stories all the time. And of course, there is no judgment on you, so don't feel bad about calling us with these types of stories. But what I tell my clients in this situation is use this terrible thing that's happening to you, that's hurting your heart, to benefit you, to benefit your family, to benefit future generations. When you get a green card and you get a work permit and you get that social security number, it's life-changing, not just for you, but for everyone else that comes after you. So take this opportunity, right? So think of it as an opportunity, think of it as a pivot. Sometimes in life when we have these hardships, you can get depressed and down by them, but you can also use them as an opportunity. And in immigration, many times this is the case. If you are a victim of a crime, domestic violence, if your spouse is a US citizen or a green card holder, there are benefits available to you to get independence, to start your life essentially over again, right? So these are immigration benefits that might not otherwise be available to you. So call us if we can help you with that. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663.